Hi everyone, thank you for watching. So another short little yoga session for you. So we're either sat cross-legged and I'm sitting on a block. So sitting on a block unless you know you're comfortable to sit flat on the mat. So what I mean by that is if you've sat on the mat without a block and you're holding onto the shins and you're pulling forwards to keep yourself into an upright position, then sitting on one or two blocks. Also, if cross-legged is uncomfortable on the knees at all, you can have legs out in front and we can do our forward folds and our side stretches and our twists with legs in front. So if you're comfortable, have the legs crossed or legs in front, extending up and just allowing the chin to drop down slightly. And just taking a moment to close the eyes. And then just noticing the natural flow of air in and out of the body. And we can also notice the feeling of the chest expanding and contracting. And feeling of the air as it comes into the nostrils and as it goes out again. Just taking a few moments to quieten the mind, bring your attention into your body in preparation for our short yoga session. So open the eyes, placing the right hand on the ground next to you, raising your left arm up, reaching up towards the ceiling, then over the top towards the right side. Back to center, left hand down, raising the right arm, reaching up and then reaching over the top towards the left. And back to center, right hand down, raising left arm, reaching up and over to the right. And then coming back to center, left hand down, raising the right arm up, reaching up and over to the left. And then we'll come back to center, placing the hands on the thighs, on the knees, extending up, leading with the chest, hands down, head hanging, and if we can, we'll shuffle the fingertips away, maybe the arms bend at the elbows, steady breath as the head relaxes forwards. And walking the hands back towards you to press yourself up. Changing the cross of the legs, so we pop the other shin in front, the other leg in front. Hands on the thighs, extending up, leading with the chest. Hands down, head hanging, and again shuffling fingertips forwards and away. And walking the hands back towards you to press yourself up. Raising the arms up in front, crossing right arm under the left, fingertips up if we can, fingers to palms, or if not, your best position. So you're reaching up and pressing forwards, pressing the forearms forwards away from you, so we're drawing the shoulder blades apart. And then releasing arms in front, left arm under right, fingertips up, fingers to palms if you can, reaching up and pushing the forearms forwards. And then unwinding and the arms come down. We'll take the right fingertips behind and to the side, raising up left arm, reaching up towards the ceiling, left arm comes across to the outside of the right leg, gently twisting, turning the body to face a bit more to the right side. And as you're breathing out, maybe you come into the twist just a little bit deeper. And then coming back to center, so we take left fingertips behind to the side, raising the right arm up, reaching up, back of the right hand outside of the left leg, twisting, turning the body to face to the left. And then slowly back to center. From here we'll come to hands and knees, so we're coming onto all fours. And wrists below shoulders, knees below the hips. Into a few rounds of cat-cow, so tipping pelvis back, back arches, head drops. Tipping the pelvis forward, belly moves towards the ground as you take the gaze forward. And tipping the pelvis back, back arches, head drops. Tipping the pelvis forward and taking the gaze forward. And we'll continue this movement for a few rounds. Inhaling as you tip the pelvis forward, taking the gaze forward. Breathing out as we tip the pelvis back and the head drops. And then pausing next time we're in a flat back position. From here I'm turning my body to face to the left, so I'm straightening the left leg, raising the left arm up. And then bringing left hand and left knee back to the mat, turning to the right, straightening the right leg, taking the right arm up. And back to all fours, turning to the left, straightening the left leg, raising the left arm up. And then coming back to all fours, and then once more to the right, straightening the right leg, raising the right arm up. And then coming back to all fours. Taking the knees wide on the mat, toes towards each other, bum to heels, sliding the hands away. Fingers are spread, hands gently pressing into the mat. And then inhaling as you come up. Breathing out as you come back down again. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Inhaling up, breathing out down. Pausing next time we're upright or we're on all fours, we'll bring wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. From here to downward dog, so we curl the toes, lift the knees, press through the hands, pressing the bum back, allow the head to hang. Stepping forwards, folding forward, so we're bending over at the waist, arms, shoulders relaxed. Inhaling up. Hands to prayer position above the head, breathing out down and taking the hands down. So we're at the top of the mat, feet are about hip width, we're extending up, shoulders relaxed. Stride back with the right foot to warrior one. So a nice big step back, hips, chest facing forwards, left knee above the left ankle. And I'm straightening the left leg, hands either reverse prayer position behind the back or cradle the arms. Extending up, leading with the chest forwards, allow the head to hang, relaxing into forward fold. Steady breath, so as you're breathing out the head sinks a bit closer towards the left leg. Releasing the arms and coming back up to warrior one. Stepping right foot forwards to chair pose, so feet hip width, bending the legs, arms to side, fingertips to ceiling. And I'm going to lift up the right leg onto the left thigh. And then I'm going to bring hands to prayer position. Twisting to the right, so guiding left elbow across towards the right side. Coming back to centre, stepping the right foot back into a lunge position and raising the arms up. So my feet are on those parallel tracks, so there's a clear gap between, nice wide stance. Taking a breath in, and as we breathe out, we're folding forwards at the waist, taking the arm down, fingertips point behind, and then inhaling as you come back up. Breathing out forwards, inhaling up. Breathing out forwards, and then inhaling back up. Turning the palms forwards, and we fold forward to downward dog. So stepping left foot back, fingers are spread, pressing through the hands, fingertips are crawling into the mat as you press the bum towards the ceiling. Steady breath. Bringing the knees down onto the mat, and we're going to bring the right foot forwards. Shuffling the right foot forwards and towards the right edge, so as you look down initially, the ankle is ahead of the knee, hands down, bringing the hips forwards as we come into our lizard pose. So it might be that you're getting enough challenge with the arms straight or on the fingertips, or maybe you can come down a bit further and get a forearm down, or maybe you've got a block nearby and you can pop a forearm or two on the block. So as we're in this position, the head is hanging, you're imagining hips sinking towards the mat. So just a couple more breaths here. And walking the hands back towards you so we can straighten the right leg. Right leg comes over to the left a bit, so it's front of the right hip. Right leg is either straight or a slight bend if you need it. We've got fingertips on the ground, extending up, leading with the chest, allow the head to hang. And again, steady breath. So we've got the hands and the arms helping us to balance, rest of the body to relax, head sinking towards the right leg. Couple more breaths. Bringing the hips forwards, so we can take a bend in the right leg, the right foot towards you so ankle is below the knee. Curl the left toes under, straightening the left leg into low lunge and then raising up into our high lunge, our crescent lunge. Hands to prayer position, twisting to the right, so left elbow across towards the right thigh. Hands either stay in prayer position, or if we're comfortable, left arm down the outside of the right leg, reaching right fingertips to ceiling. Hands back to prayer position, back round to the front, raising the arms up into our lunge pose. From here to warrior two, so turning the back foot out, left arm behind, right arm in front. Crossing left arm under right, fingertips up again, fingers to palms if you can, or best position. And we'll either step left foot forwards to standing or crossing left leg over right leg. Reaching the fingertips up. Unwinding and stepping the left foot back to warrior one. So we're hips, chest facing forwards. Turning the palms forwards, folding forwards to downward dog. From here, we'll transition to warrior one. So we're going to lift up the left foot, bend the left leg, stepping left foot forwards, right foot is flat, raising up. Straightening the left leg, allow the left arm to come down, right fingertips to ceiling. So we're reaching up, folding forwards, right hand across to the left leg, left hand on the left hip, turning the body to face to the left. Left hand either stays here or we can reach left fingertips to ceiling. Left hand and then the right hand to the mat as we return to downward dog. And from here to warrior one, so we're going to lift up the right foot, bend the right leg, right foot forwards, left foot is flat, raising up, hips, chest forwards. Straightening the right leg, hands again, either reverse prayer or cradle the arms, extending up, leading with the chest forwards, allow the head to hang, relaxing into forward fold, steady breath. And slowly coming back up to warrior one, so we release the arms, raising the arms up, taking the bend back in the right leg. Stepping left foot forwards to chair pose, so feet hip width, bending the legs, arms to side, fingertips to ceiling. We'll lift up the left leg onto the right thigh if we can. Hands to prayer position. Twisting to the left, guiding right elbow across towards the left side. Coming back to centre, stepping left foot back into lunge. Raising the arms up. So we're hips, chest forwards, right knee above the right ankle. Taking a breath in. Breathing out forward, sweeping the arms behind, fingertips point behind, inhaling up. Breathing out forwards, inhaling up. Breathing out forwards, inhaling up. Turning the palms forwards and we'll fold forward to downward dog. Popping the knees down on the mat. And this time left foot comes forwards in preparation for lizard pose. So we shuffle the left foot forwards, ankle ahead of the knee, hands down on the mat and hips coming forwards. Checking the position of this left knee. We want it to get the most out of the stretch, we want the knee
above the ankle, allowing the head to hang, and again maybe the arms bend at the elbows, maybe you get a forearm down, breathing out, hips sinking towards the mat. Couple more breaths. Walking the hands back towards you, straightening the left leg, bringing the left leg to the right. Left leg is either straight or slight bend if you need it. Fingertips on the ground either side, extending up, leading with the chest. Allow the head to hang. Steady breath. Couple more breaths here. Bringing the hips forward so we take a bend in the left leg. Left foot towards you, so ankle below knee. Curl the toes under, straightening the right leg into low lunge and raising up into our high lunge. From here, we'll take the hands to prayer position, twisting to the left, so right elbow across towards the left thigh. Hands either stay in prayer position or right arm down the outside of the left leg, left fingertips reaching towards the ceiling, drawing you into the twist a little bit more. Hands back to prayer position, round to the front, raising the arms up. From here to warrior two. So we're turning that back foot out, the right foot out, right arm behind, left arm in front. Shoulders relaxed. Crossing right arm under left. Fingertips to ceiling. If we can, fingers to palms. Stepping right foot forwards to standing, or we'll cross the right leg over the left leg. Reaching up through the fingertips. Unwinding and stepping the right foot back to warrior one. Turning the palms forwards, folding forwards to downward dog. Steady breath, so we're pressing through the hands, through the fingers. Lifting up the left foot, bend the left leg, stepping left foot forwards as we come into warrior one. Raising up, hips, chest facing forwards. Keeping the right arm in the air, we're straightening left leg, left arm comes down, reaching up through the right fingertips, folding forwards, right hand to left leg, left hand or left hip, turning the body to face to the left, reaching left fingertips to ceiling. And then we'll bring ourselves back up to warrior one, stepping the right foot forwards to chair pose, left foot back to warrior one. So again, we'll do our revolve triangle, keeping left arm in the air, straightening right leg, right arm comes down, reaching up through the left fingertips, folding forwards, left hand to right leg, right hand, right hip, twisting, turning the body to face a bit more to the right if we can, reaching right fingertips to ceiling. And right hand arm comes down, we'll raise up into warrior one again, taking the bend back in the right leg, stepping left foot forwards to standing, arms by your side. And there we go. So another little short session. Please feedback, comment, share, all of that good stuff. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and see you next time.